Hi, I'm Gabriel Chavez.
Hey, I'm Babb.
We chose to do our topic on medical marijuana.
These are the reasons why we've chosen medical marijuana. Are you with legalizing marijuana? Why or why not?
I'm not with legalizing marijuana. It inhibits the ability for the brain to create new brain cells during the adolescence period of a person's life. And without the ability to create brain cells, it furthers you not being able to think or get an education and learn in the future, which is pretty bad because you need to get a good education in order to succeed in the world today.
If marijuana was legalized, how would it affect the people in America?
If marijuana were legalized, then it would affect the people in America by having it easily accessible to just about anyone. And then young kids would have a very high chance of being able to get it, and thus creating more brain cells lost and unable to be formed, making our country stupider than it is as we stand right now with marijuana illegal.
Are you with or against legalizing marijuana? Why or why not?
I'm against it only because there's a lot of young kids that get a hold of it and abuse it, causing not only their family problems, but they pick up bad habits as a result of it.
Okay. Do you think if marijuana was legalized, would it affect America?
Well, I guess it if they would legalize it, I guess it would affect it in a good way, right? Because they would tax it. Therefore, it would create jobs. It would create more revenue for the state.
Scientists say that every year in the U.S., 130,000 people die from lung cancer from smoking cigarettes, and no reports on people die from marijuana. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, as far as I know, it's a theory. Until I do my own research and prove to myself that that's a fact, I would be willing to believe that.
Thank you for your time.
Are actually going towards the negative side, indicators that are not changing, and indicators that are going towards the positive side. I'm going to start with those that are in the negative side because I think that we need to pay attention to them in order to be able to prevent from continuing to go up, and that relates to the patterns of marijuana use. Over the past 5 years, we've seen significant increases in the use of marijuana among teenagers, high school students, 8, 10, and 12 graders. And indeed, we have currently among 12 graders significantly high levels of daily use of marijuana. According to the survey, 6.5% of 12 graders are using marijuana daily, and yet only 44% of 12 graders perceive daily marijuana use as risky. And this very low perception of risk for regular use of marijuana is at its lowest since it's been in 1983. Coupled to these increases in marijuana use, actually, we have seen throughout surveys done in healthcare system a significant increase in the number of treatment admissions for marijuana abuse, which have significantly increased, as well as increases in the admission for emergency medicine room departments. So clearly, the increases in use of marijuana are being felt in terms of their consequences. Another indicator that is worrisome is that a relatively recent drug, which is that of synthetic cannabinoids.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Chavez, and many teens use marijuana. Some people believe that since everyone is doing it, they want to do it to basically fit in. Actually, the 2012 NIDA's survey was that 6.5% of 8th graders use marijuana, just a month after the survey was given out. Marijuana can actually make driving dangerous because of all the THC and chemicals in marijuana. The THC binds brain cells and neurons and such, and it basically binds onto those important parts of your body in the brain and doesn't allow it to function properly. So when you do smoke marijuana, a lot of it affects mostly your brain, and it has no chance to develop because of marijuana. THC also affects the basal ganglia, another part of the brain that involves a lot of your movement control, and I think that's why a lot of marijuana messes with your brain.